Hello everyone, my name is Demi. Welcome to my channel. So we're going to hop right into the reading. Spirit want me to solely use my Spirit Baby deck that I created myself, and then I'm also going to clarify which poems come through with a tarot deck as well, a kid's tarot deck. But this is my deck, so it's automatic writing poems, Spirit Baby edition, and I'm currently also writing another one. So a big part of how I channel is through the written word. I do a lot of automatic writing, that form of divination where I allow spirit to come through and kind of like take control of the pen of my hand and write through me. But I wrote 80 card Spirit Baby deck, so this has all Spirit Baby poems. This is what I use in my Spirit Baby reading, so if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I always use this deck, usually at the beginning of the reading or the end of the reading, just to get more information on the Spirit Baby that is coming through. But they wanted me to use this deck here, and then we're just going to clarify some of the poems that come through. So the first poem here says, second trimester, you still can't believe your luck. Always counting your blessings. My conception was always destined. All you gotta do is breathe, work on those techniques. In, out, shake it all about. You'll find you wanna move like Stella who got her groove. Watch out for that mood. Sometimes it swings back and forth. Daddy knows the hormones are the cause. Rest more. Growing a human isn't easy. So some of you guys could well be in your second trimester. And I'm staring at here. Sometimes it swings back and forth. It's talking about the mood. So you could be noticing that your mood strings or like something about your essence and your personality can literally really be shifting, and you're noticing it. And maybe you're like something about bipolar. Maybe you're like looking at yourself like, oh my god, am I going bipolar? What is happening? No, it's because you're growing a human being, and your biology, the DNA, it does shift. This is what I'm seeing moving around. It's literally like your DNA is moving around, but that would make sense because you're growing another human and they are their separate vessel. So even though they're growing inside your womb, they're their separate vessel. They're like look a bit different to you. Obviously when the soul comes through, they're going to have their own spirit, but they also have their own DNA because they're a mix of you and a mix of the father, of the partner. That's what is coming through. So your DNA is literally changing, and this could have you guys feeling like you're a bit crazy or a bit bipolar. You're not. Spirit are just saying you're in the second trimester. Go easy on yourself. You're in the second trimester. Allow yourself to rest when you know your body just wants to have a nap. I'm hearing cat nap. Take a cat nap if you need to take a cat nap, and do accept help when people are offering you help, particularly with lifting heavy things. Maybe you're trying to prove to yourself that you can still do things, and you don't need to be doing that. We have here justice. So this conception, this Spirit Baby coming through for you guys, this is justice. This is that confirmation that yes, this is destiny. And this is your destiny. You could be, I'm hearing God's strongest warrior for a while. Maybe you were trying to conceive for a while. I do feel like you guys will be very, very connected to Archangel Michael and very connected to walking in truth. You could be a Libra yourself. This card is connected to a Libra. But I'm staring at the scales that are on the armor here, you see. There's scales on the chest. So you guys are very, very big when it comes to walking in balance and being that balance wherever you go. You don't like to see people being down and out. You could also like be that person who's like very like physically affectionate. Like maybe you like offer people hugs. Like I'm seeing someone at their workplace. So maybe you work in an office environment and a workplace, and if you notice someone's like sad that day and they look down, you could be like, do you need a hug? Do you want a hug? Like I feel like you're that kind of person. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card to clarify this poem? Giving us two. We have here forgiveness and the 5 of coins. Yeah. You're a very forgiving person. And look at this. The little boy is hugging the phoenix here. So you were that phoenix rising. You constantly rise from the ashes. You go through a lot of ego deaths and spiritual awakenings. You go through that death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. And you open it now with welcome arms. You may not have done in the past. That could have been a different story. But now you open your arms to death and rebirth. You're not afraid of it because you know you are that phoenix. You hold that spark of the Most High God. And your spirit guides have got your back. Your ancestors have got your back. You know these truths now. You know it. You could have been someone in the past who was left out in the cold. But I feel like this is just that clarification. You don't like to see people like this down and out and just left out in the cold and feeling like they don't belong. So it's like particularly with new people that come into your work environment. This keeps coming through the work environment. You're going to be that person who's like going to be their friend or be their buddy or buddy up. Maybe you have some sort of program at work. This can even be to do with school and college, where you would have been like somebody's friend and somebody's buddy when they were the new person. I'm hearing exchange students. So maybe in the past when you was at school, you could have done this where you would be that person who would befriend like the exchange student and make them feel welcome. But you make people feel very, very welcome and loved, and that they actually belong. They have a sense of belonging because this is that energy you hold within you. You know you belong. You belong to yourself. You feel very at home within yourself, and you know you also belong to the Most High God. You know that you're supposed to be here in this lifetime, in this earthly realm, because you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people walking around who feel like they don't belong and they shouldn't be here and they don't understand why they are here. You know why you are here. You are God's warrior. You were sent here. And you know that this kind of soul is going to be coming through you. Let's get another poem. So what else? Could be seeing fives everywhere. 555. So that's that change and transformation. Obviously having a child. That's the biggest change of your life. Or one of the biggest changes of your life. Can I get another poem for the collective, please, Spirit? What do they most need to hear right now? Another poem. This one. This one says, ooh, ouch, Mother Nature's pouch. Drip, drip goes the bloody tap. Mummy, I know you find this time of the month a drag. Moon time will pause, so moan no more. I'm almost at the door. Prop it open, put the kettle on. It won't be long till you're making my bottles whilst humming along a sweet song. So some of you guys could have been struggling to conceive, and it's like every time you get your period, it's like you've been stabbed. That's all I'm seeing. Like when you get your period, you're like, oh, it's literally like you've been stabbed in the heart. So it could be causing you like a lot of grievance, a lot of heartache when you're coming on your period. The spirit are wanting you to tap in. This is going to annoy you. They're wanting you to tap in and surrender to divine time, because you know this is God's clock. It's like your spiritual court are now even getting annoyed at you because you're getting so frustrated. It's like you want it now, now, now. But you know this. You know this truth that we all have a birth date and we all have a death date. And this soul is going to be coming through at the time they're supposed to be coming through. All you can be doing is trying to conceive. All you can be doing is having sex. Or if you're using like medical assistance, IVF, if you're doing it, you're doing it. So they want you to stop stressing and stop fretting. The soul is going to be coming through, and they're coming through in their own time and on God's time. What else, Spirit? Because there's a big irritation that I'm feeling coming through with that. And whenever you probably hear patience or divine time, you're getting really irritated. If you know you're doing everything you can do, then there's no use you getting irritated. And that can block you conceiving. Because that's putting your body in stress and it's putting your body in inflammation, and you don't want that. You want to be as relaxed and as calm and as grounded as humanly possible. What else, Spirit? Can I get a few cards to clarify that poem? This one. This one is the Page of Cups. And you see here, he's on a boat here and he's kind of going with the flow. But when I first saw his face, it kind of looked like he was kind of angry. But he is like, he's smiling. But to me, it looked like he was angry. So this is like, you guys, you know you're being taken to brighter horizons and to the shore. And this spirit baby will be coming through. You know this. And you see all the water here and the fish. And this is that womb. And look at the fruit on the back of the boat. This is that abundance. So you will be fruitful. This spirit baby will come through into the physical. So you need to smile more. Your guides are like, mate, take that frown off your face. Smile more. This child is coming through at the right time, and you will realize when you conceive, and then when they come through it and their birthday and your life going forward, you will realize why it had to happen at that time. Maybe why you had to be having this child when you were older than expected. There is a reason to everything, even though human beings don't necessarily always want to see the reason or want to understand the reason. That's way too many cards. Can I get one more to clarify, please, Spirit? I saw a lion though, so that's that strength card, and having that lion heart and trusting and really surrendering to this path. They are coming through. I keep wanting to repeat it. They are coming through. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing something about exhausting all of your options. If you know you've exhausted all your options, you're doing everything you can do. So that's obviously you want to be having sex if you're trying to conceive a child. But also if you're getting medical assistance, IVF, and you know that you were doing that, then what's left to do is to be praying. To be really praying, really connecting to your higher self, connecting to your spirit baby. Remember, they're a soul, and you can talk to your spirit baby and connect with them and ask them to assist you in this conception, because they are desiring to come through. They're part of your spiritual court while they're on the other side. Remember that. We have here the magician. See, you are the alchemist. You are the magician. You are bringing this child into your reality. And you're going to have so much beautifully, so much beauty and color and life and joy that's going to be coming into your life with this soul coming through, and you know this. I feel like you guys are standing at a portal. You're standing at a doorway and you're standing at a portal, which is why you're getting so annoyed when you're coming on your period, because you feel like it's almost tangible, like they're here. You're like, how have I come up? This doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't even make sense to you. This is why you're getting frustrated. Keep surrendering to yourself, keep surrendering to your plan, to the plan. Have faith. I wanted to say your plan. So remember, your soul wrote this in your Akashic records, in your soul's contract. So talk to yourself too. Talk to your spirit baby, talk to God, talk to yourself, talk to your soul, because your soul knows the answer, and deep down your soul knows when this child is supposed to be coming through, because you wrote it. What am I doing? Let's get another poem. I got confused then about what I was doing, and they're saying pregnancy brain, pregnancy brain. So you will experience pregnancy brain as a symptom. What else, Spirit? This one here says, fluffy bunnies and funny tummies. I'll try that trick to get out of school, but mum and dad are no fools. When we're abroad, I love to dive in pools. A member of the family is a synchronized swimmer. Mummy already has an itinerary and signed me up to my first baby class. He's not even out the womb, Daddy laughs. She's just keen to be with her little bean. I'd love a magic door painted on the floor. The film Narnia comes to mind. Secret bookshelves that turn into a closet. Fairy dust hidden in my pockets. Other realms and dimensions interest me. You'll wonder what goes on in my head, or what move I'll make next. Life can be a fantasy. This incarnation, I'll bring some magic with me. So this card here, this is also the spirit baby. It's not just you who's the alchemist who is committing alchemy. Your spirit baby is working with you on the other side, which is why that message was coming through, to ask them for assistance, because they are doing it. But when you ask, you shall receive, and when you ask, it's more powerful because you're setting that intention. But again, we have that clarification of you guys standing at a portal, because the door was coming through. Magic door painted on the floor. That's the portal that you guys are standing in front of right now. That's that portal this boat is on this way to, where you will be fruitful and you will multiply. I'm hearing you will be fruitful and you will multiply. Some of you guys could be fans of the movie Narnia. I'm staring at that, so you could have recently watched that movie, or maybe you will watch it after watching this movie, and it could have messages within it for you about belief and about trusting in magic and in the unknown, particularly when it comes to a soul literally coming out of God's kingdom and into this earthly realm. Because when you think about it, it's like impossible when you actually think about birth and labor and what women go through, and then this soul coming through, because women, the womb is the portal, it's the gateway. When you actually think about it from a human perspective, it's impossible. It's more connected to magic. It doesn't necessarily make sense. Like, how the hell do women grow and birth and then push out the whole human being out of their vagina? Like, how? Maybe you're having those thoughts as well, and you're having all those questions. Okay, so this next poem here says, hot flushes, noisy cars and buses. Being in traffic jams simply won't do. Confined spaces raise the stress in you. Strange aches and pains, meditate and stretch them away. That organic balm will keep some marks at bay. Tiger stripes, a reminder you have given life. Pregnancy activates the warrior in you, and the constant need to empty that bladder. It's tight enough with one, but us multiples are fighting for space in this womb. Regurgitation, so don't sit up too quick. Stay away from anything with a nasty whiff. Rose oil and mellow scented flowers, and never underestimate their healing powers. Slow walks in nature, high frequency music. Clear that mind so your hormones don't make you lose it. One day at a time, remember women birth all of mankind. So this automatic writing poem was channeled of pregnancy symptoms. So it's all about pregnancy symptoms. So again, it's a confirmation you guys will be pregnant. And this keeps coming through in the last few readings, that someone's about to be knocked up. There are a lot of people about to conceive, and I do know a lot of powerful souls. It's like a huge souls group is getting ready to all come in, and they're all going to be coming in a wave. And now I'm seeing baby boomers. So, you know, the generation of baby boomers, I feel like it was after the war where a lot of these children were just coming through. And remember, we're in a spiritual warfare right now. We're in World War III. We are in a spiritual warfare. So it's like this next generation of baby boomers, they're all coming through now. A lot of you are going to be getting pregnant. Like, I'm waiting for it. I'm expecting, like, I'm praying that a lot of clients are going to start messaging me, be like, I'm pregnant, and like sending me their scan photos. And I'm waiting for you guys in the comments to be like, I'm pregnant. I'm waiting for it to come through. I can see it already. It's coming through. This is why this message, I keep channeling the same messages. A lot of you are about to conceive. You're about to get pregnant. These spirit babies are gearing up to come through. And now they're showing me, they're like, and they're these Spartan souls. They're God's warriors. They're Spartan souls. Even if some of them have a more like karmic lifetime, they're ready and they're geared up. They're ready to go. They have their spiritual core and their spiritual tools. They're ready to go. But they're all armored up and they're all standing in their line. They're like, right. It's like they're getting ready to jump down into earth and come through. That's what they're showing me. It's like they're all lined up behind me and they're ready to be coming through. Can I get some clarification from this deck, please, Spirit? Can I get a few cards from this deck? This one. This one here is the Six of Swords. Yeah, and look. Look how they're hopping along and they're jumping on the swords. A lot of them will be very connected to Archangel Michael, particularly the boys, the divine masculines coming through. They will have that potential, not just the potential, they will fulfill that potential of being the divine masculine, of being the provider and the protector, but also very tapped into the womb, to the divine feminine mysteries I'm hearing. And I'm seeing this here again as that portal, that doorway that you guys are standing in front of. You could be having dreams that either are about fighting or about war, and also you could be having dreams about fruit and about harvest and about you staring and standing at a doorway. I said staring and I meant to say standing. So you could be staring at doors in a lot of your dreams and in windows, things that will open and that can lead you to somewhere else. You could even be dreaming of portals as well, but this is that confirmation. These kids, they're ready to go. They're ready to come through, and they're going to be very, very connected. They're going to lead each other home. They're going to be very big on unity, and they won't understand all of the division and chaos in this world. That's like a part of their mission to come through and unify people more. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, from this deck to clarify for the collective? One more card, please. One at a time. Okay, they've given us a few. These two came out in another Spirit Baby reading. This is the thing. It's like the same message. It keeps coming out in Spirit Baby readings. When it comes to these children are getting ready to come through Earthside. That is the big, powerful message. And it keeps being reaffirmed, reaffirmed, reaffirmed. And it's like it happens right before they're literally about to come through. This is why I can literally see comments of people being like, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. We have Nine of Cups, Queen of Coins. So that fulfillment is coming in. And this is that clarification, because you see here in the Nine of Cups, and it kind of, is it? What bird is this? A peacock, but it's a white peacock. So it's a peacock. Peacocks represent regalness and royalty, but it's white, so it connects to innocence and spirit, but particularly the spirit. And look at this, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Coins, but it's a Queen of Pentacles. So it's coming Earthside, because Pentacles are this material density, that are this physical world, and obviously money, that's the currency that we need and we use to survive. So this spirit, the Spirit Baby coming through Earthside, they are coming. They just keep saying it. We are coming, we are coming, we are coming. They just said an innuendo there. They're like, and Mummy's coming too. And so is Daddy. They are coming. We have here citrine gemstone. I love the color orange. It has a beautiful glow, just like my aura. Dora the Explorer is cool. She's always on the move. Our family will be too. Spontaneous trips in camper vans. Others think we're mad living off the land, but it works for us and we've got some guts. Prepare for November, even though my due date may be in September. So November and September could be significant dates for you guys. Could be yours or your partner's birthday, but this can also be when the Spirit Baby is conceived or due to be coming through, because we have those coming through here. Let's get some more clarification. And again, when they're talking about their beautiful glow and their aura, they're going to have a very, very powerful magnetic aura. And I'm staring at this card here again. So they're going to know how to make money. They're going to know how to bring the gold home, I'm hearing. They're going to be bringing the bacon home, the gold home. What else, Spirit? Can I just get a few cards? And we're going to close out this reading, please. This one. No, the second one. This is the Four of Coins, yeah. So they're bringing in the money, and I'm seeing Medusa. You see here how she's in stone, but I'm seeing Medusa. Then you see how you've got all these white birds flying around, and they have the coins here. So they're going to break you out of this frustration, for those of you who've been in this frustration. But they're going to assist you in breaking you out of this stone energy, or this stuck energy, where you literally feel like you're, you know, when you put on a clay mask, it's coming through. Then when you put on a clay mask, and it tightens, and it tightens, and it tightens, and it hardens, and you can't move, and you can't make expressions. This is what is coming through. So maybe you guys felt like you couldn't move for a while. You were just stuck. This Spirit Baby is going to come through, and they're going to release you from this stone binding. They're going to activate you, and you're going to know how to move. And then when you break out of it, it crumbles away and you move. You've got all these coins that these birds, the Spirit is handing to you. Spirit is handing you these coins, this gold. It's like right now you're stuck and you can't move, and you can't take it. Can't accept it. What else, Spirit? One more card, please, from this deck. For the collective, this one. We have here the Four of Swords. There's a lot of swords coming through. This could be like the thoughts you were having surrounding feeling stuck. But again, I'm taking this as these spirit babies coming through. They are God's warriors. They have a lot of powerful tools that they're coming through into this incarnation with. So if they ever are in doubt, if they ever forget who they are, or if they experience, like, you know, things in this world like bullying and adversity and people trying to put them down, they're going to be okay. And they're always going to know they're going to be okay because they have this powerful connection to the Most High, also Archangel Michael. So you don't need to worry about them. I'm hearing you won't need to worry about them. Let's get one more poem. We're going to close out this reading. That's way too many. But we're taking the one, they want the one that's flipped out and over on my lap. So that one is: Pop goes the weasel. I love to tease my brothers and sisters. Some may be conceived by different misters. My feet may be prone to blisters. I'm always breaking in new shoes. I could be an NBL player or work in construction as a bricklayer. One thing's for sure, I need to be out the door. Always on the move like I've got something to prove. You gotta grab life by the balls. I really don't like shopping malls. Mum and auntie will be dragging me around, kicking and screaming too. I'm noisy when not in the mood. Usually this is when mum gives in to naughty food. So you guys could already have children, and then you could have met like your soulmate and your person. I'm hearing life partner, your life partner, and then you're going on to have more children with this person. But the others of you, I feel like, again, I'm hearing life partner. So yes, you are with your life partner who you are now going to be having these children with. So obviously souls, they choose different paths, and some souls need to have more like of a karmic pathway, and others need to have more of a head start on the ascension pathway. But then some souls need to experience blended families, so they need to experience having like a stepmother, stepfather, step siblings, that sort of thing. That's coming through. So maybe you guys, you're going to be in that situation where you're going to be like blended families coming together. That's coming through for someone. And some of you could be with a person who's well off and makes a lot of money. They could be an athlete themselves. But again, I felt these spirit babies, they're going to be put in the spotlight, a lot of them, because they're being used by God. So they're going to be put in the spotlight. They're going to be famous by God's hand. I'm hearing famous by God's hand. That's what's coming through. And a lot of them could be working in sports. But I do feel like a lot of them are going to have very powerful artistic abilities. And then you're going to have those group of them who are going to have very pronounced psychic nature, very pronounced spiritual gifts. And this is obviously because they're being born into a consciousness now and a frequency where collectively the earth has risen. We've risen up in into a higher nature, even if it doesn't feel that way. When you look out in the world and you're like, everything is literally going to shit, because everything has to crumble first before it can be rebuilt anew. But these spirit babies coming through, they're going to be a big part in rebuilding anew and ushering us into that new dawn. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there, and I'll see you in another video.